Hello everybody, welcome to Dad Mods Watches. Today, we're modding another watch. First of all, I just want to say thank you to one of my viewers who pointed out that I'm not speaking loud as I should. I want you to know I have another microphone system on its way. So today I will make sure to speak clearly. Anyway, let's get on it. I would like to build today, pardon me, as you can see in front of you, I imagine through the plastic. I'm going to do an SKX009 Homage. If I can get my gloves on, we'll be off to the races. Should have done this before I hit record. Okay, there we go. First things first. Let's take a look at this case. It's a nice case. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice and smooth. I'll leave the back on for now. Okay, that's what we're working with for a case today. Here's the handset. That's what I'm going to use today. Trying to stay as close to the original as possible. Of course, it's not going to be perfect, but I'm not trying to be perfect. Otherwise, I would have sourced OEM parts. I'm not going to bother doing that. This is just going to look good. And that's the intention. So it's a really nice dial. Hope you can see that little blue sunburst on there. So I've already gone ahead and snipped the dial feet for the sake of saving some time for us today. So with any luck, this should be a relatively quick and painless build. That's what I'm hoping for. All right. Get this in my janky little movement holder. Right. Yeah, clipping the dial feet ahead of time sure does save some time, doesn't it? Alright, just want to take a quick look with the loop here. Make sure everything's nice. Well, make sure everything's more or less clean. Gonna have to do a little touch up here and there as we go along regardless, but if I can keep it as clean as possible the whole process through, there's less to clean up any one given time, and hopefully nothing gets missed. It's just a little bit of, those fine particulates that get stuck in the wax paper and stuff. For the most part, that's what it is. And then some other whatever stuff. I should have done this off camera as well, but then you guys wouldn't have the pleasure of spending time with me. At least I hope you think it's a pleasure. I sure do enjoy doing this, so I very much appreciate everyone that drops by to watch my channel. I really do appreciate it, 'cause I'm sharing my passion with you guys in the blind hope that I can turn this into something. Maybe my retirement. That would be lovely. I tell you, I would love to be sitting on a, well, I don't say a beach somewhere, because that would make a heck of a mess for building watches. But I would love to be sitting somewhere maybe a little different than where I do right now, and build watches for you guys. All right. Okay. I think we're good there. We will get this spun around. Oh, it's right there already. There. Okay. Next thing's next. We do some hands. Oops. Of course, I only just barely put this lid on here just to, so they didn't get anything on them. But now the lid wants to sit perfectly, and I have a heck of a time getting my there we go, getting my fingernails in there at the same time. All right, well, give me a moment. I will be right back. I'm just gonna quickly wipe these hands, make sure everything's off of them. You guys don't need to watch me do that again. I'll be right back. All right, so I've given these guys a quick wipe, at least the hour and the minute hand. So now let's get these set. Oops. I don't know if anybody realizes this, or at least not yet, but I live in Alberta, in the northern part of it. And if you've been watching the news, I imagine we've been in it quite a bit lately because of the wildfires around here. It has been just horrible. And I tell you, my heart goes out to everyone that is unfortunate enough to be stuck anywhere near it. Because it has been, the sky here has just, it's been red with the smoke in the sky. And if it looks like that here, I just can't imagine what it's like for those people there. My heart goes out to you guys, genuinely. Today is one of those first days where the sky is just, it's a little bit clearer. We had some rain yesterday, and they really needed that. and that kind of cleared up the smoke from the sky a little bit, took the ash down levels down a little bit. Really, really needed. Pardon me. Move on over. We'll just pick it up again. I think that's just the easier way to do it. Gee whiz. Wow. Trying not to get it too stuck to the Rodico, because I just cleaned these and I don't want to have to get too crazy cleaning them again. We'll get this one just seated. Oh. We'll get this one just seated. Come on now. Am I not in the right place? What's going on here? Why am I fighting you, senor? Come on. Move over. There we go. There. That's better. It's sitting just a little bit forward. Let's lift it up a little bit. That looks good. I know you guys can't see that, but I give you my word, we're looking good. Yep. Okay, well, around and around we go. And then I will make sure that is on there 100% before we put that second hand on there. Lining up at 6 beautifully. Oh, I think it's starting to, oh no, I thought it was starting to jiggle itself off of there. I've done that before where I've put the minute hand on there just softly enough that the action of me going around like this is enough to wiggle it off of there, off of the spindle, sorry, off of the pinion. Okay, how close did we get today? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Literally about a half a minute shy. But we'll take that win. I will just make sure this is seated on there properly. There. There. That was a very positive ka-donk as it sat right where it's supposed to be. Okay. Well, let's get that second hand on there. One moment first. I'm just gonna take a quick wipe on these hands. Okay. Well, what I'm going to do, this is just so much easier to do without me trying to worry about the camera. I'm going to put the second hand on and I will be right back. Okay, so that went quite smoothly, as a matter of fact. I won't complain. So let's put a little juice in it. Have a quick once over. Make sure we don't got any spots we've picked up from anywhere. All right, looking good, looking good. So we're just gonna cover that up for now. And let's dig into this case here. Oh, there goes a gasket. That's okay. We need to grease that anyway. Pardon me. Just going to take a cloth real quick here and make sure this is good. That's better. Okay. Well, let's get this movement in the case. Flip this guy over. There we go. There. And then, with one fell swoop, the case fell upon the movement in perfect alignment. Wow, did that nonsense actually work? My narration? Ha! Son of a gun. That looks pretty darn good. Actually, I'm just going to get it seated in there. Now, what in the world? Did you see that? Nothing, I didn't do anything. All I did was seat it in there. And it all turned cattywampus on me. I don't know what in the world just happened. But we shall fix it. That's an easy fix. Don't worry. What we're going to do is just come over here like so. Right on one of these little nubbins. Just going to give a push. Oh, not that nubbin. Maybe just in here. Just give a push ever so slightly. Get that movement to rotate. And we still got to go a little ways. Geez, that thing just really got all out of whack, didn't it? Oh, that's much closer. That's almost bang on. What do you think, fellas? I think it's just a touch too far now. I mean, literally half the width of one of the markers. That's the hard part now, is dialing it into perfection. But it's the satisfying part of it. I think maybe just the tiniest bit that direction. And I mean tiny. Half of the tiny I just moved it. I think that was enough. Nope, that wasn't. Geez, I'm adjusting so finely. There. And I know just it's a hair's breadth difference, and it's going to be all wrong. So I still think it's off just that tiny bit. I think, oh, there we go. I think what I was doing is I was just nudging it that little bit, and it would move just enough and then actually move itself back. I wasn't actually moving it. I was kind of wiggling it. But that looks perfect. Happy with that. I will take the win. It only took a few minutes, so I will definitely take the win. All right. Stem cutting time. Now, I know for sure, no matter what, I need to cut this back a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it back a little bit, at least roughly to where I think I'm going to be. Leaving a little bit extra. That way I never cut it short. Well, never say never, right? Never say never. It should still be too long. A little bit. There we go. So there's the difference. That's what we need. Another 2, 3, let's say 3 millimeters should do it. I'm just going to whip this out real quick and just to get it done. You guys don't need to watch. You've already watched it. I will finish it up and I'll be right back. Okay, so stem is cut. Everything's in place at the moment. We're going to give this a quick rinse. Gee, a quick blast with the little puffer thingy there. And we are going to now lubricate this case back gasket real quick. And we'll put the case back on. Case back on. that away so I don't stick my elbow in it. Yeah. Okay. Now, let's get this case back on. And give the underside, the inside a quick one of those, and last one for there before she's closed up. Come on. I got it down there and it just fell in the wrong. There we go. My fingers aren't at the tips of the gloves either, which isn't helping. There. As soon as I go into some kind of deeper thought, I start to mumble. I apologize. Speaking of which, I hope you've been able to hear me well for this video. There we go. And we will get this tightened down. Actually, I'm going to put this in here instead. It's just easier to hold on to this block rather than trying to hold on to the case. We do like so we don't scratch the case back for whoever the new customer might be. Without getting crazy about it. There we go. And here we are. We're looking good. Now we just need to do that bezel insert. So let's get it done. There we go. And make sure that's all the way to the one side. Dust on there. Okay. Now, sorry for bumping the camera. I had to get out of my chair, make sure I'm getting this in the right place the first time, because nobody wants to do this twice. Now, before I secure that, how's that looking to everyone? I think that looks pretty good. I don't know if it looks good in the camera, but it looks really good to my eye right here. So I'm going to put that securely in place. There. It's there. Okay. Well, I'm going to now remove these gloves. Give my hands a moment to dry out. And I'm not sure what exactly I want to do for a strap. I do have a blue NATO that I think would look pretty sharp on there. You know, complement the blue. The blue and the blue and the blue. Geez, that's a nice dial. I think that's a really nice dial. I think that turned out quite good. I'm happy with that. Well, let's see what she looks like on a blue NATO. Alright, well here it is in all its glory. Got it on a OEM Seiko NATO. That turned out quite nice. It's not perfect, but it's not meant to be perfect. Still turned out quite nice. I mean, look at that dial. And then look at that dial. They're both quite nice. I know, whoop, hey, got the cord in there. It's aftermarket, but even so. Alright, I'll give you guys a quick loom shot, and that'll be it for today. Take care, everybody. Okay, well, as per usual, you can't see hardly anything. This camera is terrible for this, but that looks actually quite nice.